All right, latest news just coming in from West Asia. Israel and Hamas have reportedly agreed to an interim governance plan in the Gaza Strip, and this is according to a Washington Post columnist. The development comes as part of the second phase of a potential deal to end the conflict and have all the hostages released. The plan would reportedly utilize a force of approximately 2,500 supporters of the Palestinian Authority in Gaza who will be entrusted with the security issues after being trained by American officials. And now for the latest, our correspondent Jody Cohen is joining us live from Ra'anana. Jody, good to see you. How much do we actually know about this reported interim governance plan in Gaza?
Hi, Ananya. So we don't know too much. This is breaking news, but according to the Washington Post report, Israel and Hamas have come to an agreement about an interim governance plan. Now, that would be based on neither Hamas nor Israel governing Gaza, but on supporters of the Palestinian Authority having control there. And as you said, with training from America and also reportedly with support from a coalition of moderate Arab states in the region. Now, White House National Security spokesperson John Kirby has said that they're cautiously optimistic about the hostage truce talks, that they believe that gaps between the two sides can be narrowed and that things are moving in the right direction. Israeli Defense Minister Gallant has said that the Israel Defense Forces have been operating in Gaza and that he believes that's created a limited window of opportunity for Israel to pursue a deal to bring home the 120 hostages. Now, a Hamas official has said that Hamas could harden its stance at the talks because of the IDF operations, and it's important to note that the fighting is still ongoing. For example, just this morning we saw a rocket barrage from Gaza into Israel on Thursday morning, and the Israel Defense Forces have said that they've just wrapped up an operation in Shejair that killed more than 150 gunmen. So lots of statements being made. We don't know at this stage what will happen with the talks, but we do know that they are expected to continue.
Right. There has also been a report that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's associates want to oust the defense minister over the parliamentary recess. How likely is that to happen?
Right, so this has come from a report from Israel's Channel 12. They've said that Netanyahu's inner circle is deliberating whether or not to fire the defense minister over the summer recess. Now, we know there have been differences of opinion between the coalition and Defense Minister Gallant, and that's despite the fact that Gallant comes from Netanyahu's Likud party. So, for example, these differences of opinion have been on issues on the drafting of ultra-Orthodox students for compulsory military service, on the handling of the war with Hamas, and also the handling of relations with the Biden administration. Now, remember, before the war, when there was the attempted judicial reforms, Gallant spoke out against those plans, and Prime Minister Netanyahu tried unsuccessfully to fire Gallant at that time. Now, the Channel 12 report doesn't cite its sources. We know that 4 MPs from the Likud party have written an open letter to Netanyahu calling on him to replace Gallant. However, Channel 12 also said that sources close to Netanyahu have denied this report. So it remains to be seen if we're going to be seeing increased calls for Gallant to go over the next month or two.
Absolutely. It seems like as critical ceasefire talks continue to be deliberated on, as well as the politics that's playing out in Israel, fighting on the ground also continues. Thank you so much for joining us here on WION and getting us all those updates, Jody. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.